Now I know there are some people who are afraid of the digital world, for no other reason than they just don't understand it. And there are just some people who love to see the money in their hand. Money showing up on their screen is not the same as money in their pocket. And so they just don't trust that. They want to see the live, raw cash. And I hear somebody say amen. Because I know, I understand the psychology. But believe me, my friends, my constituents, my family members, the world is changing rapidly. There are some countries now that you go and you go in your pocket and you take out cash to pay your bill. And they say, sorry, I'm sorry, sir, we don't take cash here. It's the reality. It's too expensive to deal with cash. So a lot of businesses are converting their systems away from cash. But we have to manage it carefully. Because in some of our rural areas, that's all the people know and understand. So we can't just do it one time. We have to engage the persons who will be affected, particularly our older citizenry.
Did Prime Minister Andrew Holness backtrack on his position of having Jamaica become a cashless society? I'm Kalilah Reynolds, financial journalist and educator based in Jamaica. So, a couple days ago, I saw this clip.
Very soon, this position of a human being exchanging cash and so on, that is going to disappear from the banking system very soon.
And that had me all kinds of confused. I was like, Prime Minister actually said that? Did he make a mistake or something? Because as far as I know, the government's position has always been that cashless transactions are meant to complement cash transactions. Hence, they're printing new banknotes. But anyway, we did a little bit of research and my team found the full clip of what the Prime Minister actually said. And here it is.
Our banking consumers are seeing it as well, because the banks are moving very rapidly to digital. You have something now called artificial intelligence. Very soon, this position of a human being exchanging cash and so on, that is going to disappear from the banking system very soon. And you are going to have to interface with machines.
And see, this is exactly how we end up with disinformation and fake news spreading, because in the full clip, the PM wasn't even talking about a cashless society. He was talking about AI at the banks and saying that you won't have to hand your cash to a person. You're just going to do so to a machine, which already is happening at the ATMs. So it was a completely different point, and somebody took that tiny clip, twisted it to make their own point. Now, as you guys know, I have been an advocate for moving towards a cashless society. And hear the key word there, towards a cashless society. Not talking about abandoning cash completely. Jamaica is nowhere near ready for that at this moment. And I don't think we will be ready for that for at least another 20 years or so. And a large part of the reason is that so many of you are very, very skeptical about the system and having your information in the system.
And double honors to the apostles, to the elders of Great Stone. Shalom to all the brothers and they pushing this truth, sincerity, in all honesty. This is a brother from the James Jamaica camp. Yashamai.
I war. Shapal.
I don't want to listen. We want to touch upon this financial journalist, goes by the name of Kalilah. Trying to basically do some form of damage control for our Prime Minister, based off the speech he basically make, earlier in the year about Jamaica and the whole cashless, society, right? And a lot of these people or these government agencies are basically people that work for the government, think to them have the ability now, like one time, if you can control the narrative like what they usually do. Because we're in a time now when information, as Scripture says, knowledge is going to be increased. And you have a lot of social media, they're posting a lot of information about certain things. So people are really focused on one side, no more. Right? And even on the comment board of this video, you have a lot of people when the comment board say, I twist the whole thing. Because people already see that's where basically the world heading towards, not only Jamaica but the world. But she basically try to play the part of try to do damage control for the government. I said, no, that didn't mean. Right? And across the world we've seen that. We've been saying it for years. Right? Because this is not only Jamaica, it's a worldwide thing. Right?
What did Daniel just quote?
Give me that scripture. Yeah, give me now.
It's the book of Daniel 12. Verse.
Right?
Knowledge shall be increased.
Daniel 12 and 5.
4. You got 4? Yes, Daniel 12 verse 4. It says, but thou, Daniel, O Daniel, shut up the words and seal the book, even to the time of the end. It says, many shall run to and fro, and knowledge shall be increased.
So knowledge will be increased. So in a time, a lot of, things are a lot of basically, social media, bring out certain information. Information basically ready and available right now, at the fingertip. Right? Certain things you have to sift through to find the truth, right? But there's information out there. And like one time, people have the opportunity now can basically find certain information where they couldn't find, back then. Right? So you see this video now, with Kalilah, I show you that she basically a part of the whole thing. Because even early on, she basically asked a question, is Jamaica going cashless? Right? And she gave a list of things that take place, with the ATM, NCB and all these things.
Beryllium and all them.
Beryllium, the attack would basically take place. So you say all these things are basically justify Jamaica to go cashless. And all of a sudden, Joe, she basically tried to damage control for the government. Right? You can't give me a scripture, brother?
It says Jeremiah 5 verse 26.
What?
It says, for among my people are found wicked men.
Because you say, for among my people, among the Lord's people, among the so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native American, Indian, which are the true biblical Israelites today, are found are wicked men. Also wicked women, like in this case now, Kalilah. Right? Because if the clip, what she basically make reference to, so she find the whole clip. At the beginning of the clip, Prime Minister Holness, said that, look, the world is changing. Right? The world is basically moving away from cash. Right? Certain country, you can't take out your raw cash because they're not going to accept it. Right? Of what phrasing basically the Prime Minister said in the video. Right? But no, she try to, try to basically do damage control. So Holness go further and say they might basically take a time basically to fully move from cash out in Jamaica. Right? So it's a damage control thing she basically deal with. But that will basically work because the average people, the majority of the people right now, see that him basically I try to do some form of damage control, a part of the whole thing. Sell out. Like the people are saying, sell out. They don't believe in her she no more. This is what she do. Right? She lose all her credibility basically after that video there alone. Right? Because a lot of people start look on her sideways now. Right, go on?
For among my people are found wicked men.
For among the Lord's people are found wicked men. Go on?
They lay wait as he that setteth snares.
Go on?
They set a trap.
They set a trap.
They catch men.
They catch men. The whole jam dex thing. All of a sudden, the whole jam dex thing get put to the side now. Right? The CBDC. That's the Jamaican version of the CBDC. Jam dex. Right? So that's what we're heading towards. So try to use one little something now to justify the whole thing. And we already seen this. Jamaica one of the first countries in the world to make the CBDC become legal tender. Right? And one little clip now, she wants to use to justify the whole thing. So in our talk about the super AI. Everything about your transfer, not only the machine, like we say a machine that go cash could basically work alongside the digital thing. The whole cash I get cut out completely out of society. That's what the elites them getting ready for do right now. Don't with all paper currency. So not only look at Jamaica, worldwide. Right? It's what's happening to the US dollar right now. It's all in the doings of the elites. Because they're basically creating the scenarios, in order to basically justify themselves to basically move away fully from cash because the end goal is to give everybody a digital device. That's what basically the elites them plan. Right? Nick Rockefeller. Right? Tell Aaron Russo. Right? They want to give everybody a digital device in them hand. Right? So all the moves are make across the world. So that's Uncle Jamaica. Right? You have Elon Musk pass them Neuralink, you know, since last month, I believe, to basically go ahead, you know, for that brain device, which basically go back to prophecy, Revelation 13 and 16 and down. Right, that's something, brother.
Yeah, Andrew Holness basically make a statement, which you'll listen to the video how much long. So you can see, you know, thing upon the internet where you can pull back now. And what I say is gradually you have people in the rural area, you know what I mean, where they're not normally used to the whole digital thing. So they're going to take time
for them learn
it. For them learn it. So them are gradually, you know what I mean, as you said a while ago, use it simultaneously with cash-based digital system until them fully educate them people and bring them up, because you have a lot of people, you know, in the countryside, them deal with hustling. You know, they don't know nothing about digital, especially elderly people. They don't know nothing about digital or, you know, jam decks or whatever it may be. Cash, them used to.
So, Jeremiah 5 and 26, so for among my people are found wicked men.
For among Lord's people are found wicked men or wicked rulers. Right, go on.
They lay wait as he that setteth snares.
As he that setteth snare, go on.
They set a trap, they catch men.
They catch men. So, and this whole cashless digital society is a trap to, you know, our people. Right?
So, as a cage is full of birds, so are their houses full of deceit.
So the house is full of deceit. Right?
Therefore they are become great and waxing rich.
Because they get a lot of money in order to do all these things. Even she, Kalilah, you know, you have always say, she a part of the whole, you know, system, the government system, in order to, you know, push certain things. That's the reason why she come at damage control. Because all about for them gain. And you have to know that these people, these leaders don't care about our people. Right? It basically been known openly now to the public that these men don't care about us. Based off of all things that have been happening, you know, through the year, especially from 2020 coming up. Right? It's salary increase and all these things. People waking up to these men so they don't really care about, you know, the so-called Jamaicans. It's all about them and them benefit.
So the scripture says if a ruler hearken unto lies,
all his servants
are wicked men. Yeah? Because that's all, hey, the Prime Minister come and they must tell lies to the people then. And all them followers them, then, I do the same thing. Then, so basically all of them wicked men.
They just,
as scripture said that among my people are found wicked men. Yeah.
They just like it's still when make say him never say them a go what? Done away with cash or something like that effect. Yeah. Isn't it? But then gradually saying in the same video I watched a while ago. Say yo, them a go, you have certain people, them a go take time.
Take time for them to adjust to the system.
Yeah, for them adjust to the new system.
Yeah, so it take a time for them to
move from
cash completely. So them are going to use the digital thing along with the cash. But we do that ultimately we go in cashless because that's the end goal of the elite stuff. Right? One brother?
Snake.
Yeah.
This is Proverbs 11 verse 21. It says, though hand join in hand, the wicked shall not be unpunished.
Because say though hands join in hand, though all leaders, you know, join hand in hand with the so-called white man and him plan. Even Kalilah join hand in hand with the government, you know, that to basically justify themselves to do certain things. Scripture tell us that the wicked now go be unpunished. Who is the wicked? Malachi 1 and 4 explain who is the wicked. Right? Edom, which is so-called white people, thou shalt call him the border of wickedness. What?
Yeah, but the seed of the righteous shall be delivered.
God, exactly. Give me Isaiah 13 verse 50.
Yes. Isaiah 13 verse 15.
What?
He said, everyone that is found shall be just true, and everyone that is joined unto them shall fall by the sword.
So everyone that is joined unto them, joined unto, you know, this NWO, you know, agenda we push across the world, like our leaders, you know, in league with, you know, mass stuff, we basically push them agenda, right, and on the so-called Jamaicans, and on the people across the world, yeah, respect, yes, and people across the world, Skipper said, all who join unto them I get trust true. I get destroy in the time to come. But Heavenly Father, how I bring forth him wrath upon the society. Right? You're not going to escape. The only way you can escape unless you repent. So you're going to get judged. There's a higher judge than the so-called white man. Right now he's basically powerhouse on the earth right now. But there's a higher power than the Esau Edom, which is so-called white man.
Right.
It's the Heavenly Father. They're going to basically show him true him wrath. You know, very, very soon. Things are going to basically happen on the earth. You're going to be knowing that the Heavenly Father will bring judgment in the time to come. Right? For all the wickedness have been done over the years here. Coming up. Right?
See, St. John 10 and start of verse 7. So, and Yahushua said unto them, Verily, verily, I say unto you, I am the door of the sheep. And all that come before me are thieves and robbers. But the sheep do not hear them. I am the door. By me, if any man enter, he shall be saved, and shall go in and out and find pasture. Right? It's let's get to the point. It's verse 11. It says, I am the
Good shepherd.
good shepherd. Yeah, I am the good shepherd. The good shepherd give his life for the sheep. But he is an hireling, right, and not the shepherd, right, whose own sheep are not. Right. See, the wolves come in and leave the sheep and flee it.
Yeah. Like
and the wolves catch them.
Like our leaders. Seeing the wolf coming and leave the sheep and run with the sheep. Right? And that's how basically our Prime Minister do right now. And run with the sheep. Right? The scripture to the Israel as sheep. Right? Even Vibes Cartel say the so-called Jamaicans they are sheep, they just want a shepherd. Right? So you run with the sheep in terms of the things we're supposed to do right now are stand for the people and not for Esau either. Right? Yeah, you have I think Mark Golden make a speech, about quote a speech from kind of female original speech, it's Michael Malley. Right, because that one of the Prime Minister who stand up against America and the agenda back then. Right, so he might try to make some speech from Michael Malley, the whole situation. But our Prime Minister and Holness, one of the biggest puppet, we ever see.
Judas good.
Biggest one. Because man want proud to push forward so-called white man agenda. He feel proud. Someone a lightweight on the world scale. But man one of the biggest one, we see right now, biggest puppet. Yeah? To the so-called white man, to the so-called Jamaicans out
one thing and then you twist and then you say another thing.
Try backpedal because they will backlash. Yeah, go on.
It's verse 13. The hireling fleeth because he's not. It's like the hireling fleeth because he's an hireling and careth not for the sheep. Right? But I'm the good shepherd who know my sheep and they know of mine. They know it of mine. And as we say, him is a perfect Judas good. Him, the sheep them follow him to the slaughterhouse. And then him take a turn and everybody gone.
Lead it to the slaughterhouse.
Just lead everybody to the slaughterhouse. That's the role where Jacob played. And Holness in this one.
Gone.
Go on. Where have you got the word Ireland?
It's the Ireland from Merriam-Webster. It's a person who serves for hire.
Serve for hire. How scripture say in Isaiah 1 and verse 23? So the SDF of Judge for.
Yeah.
You can bring it down? Bring out the scripture there.
Can I bring it?
Go on.
It's Isaiah 1 verse 23. It says thy princes are rebellious and companions of thieves.
Companions of what? Thief. Because they are companions of the thief. Who's the thief? Esau Edom, the thief. Right, so-called white man.
And companions of thieves. Everyone loveth gifts and followeth after rewards.
So you follow after what reward is all about them gain. It's all about what them can get. Right? Like salary increase. The whole Jamaican, 90% of Jamaica they get, all frustrated over. When they say them increase them pay. Triple them pay.
Show you all of them are thief and all of them are the same thing. The opposition we're supposed to oppose to the madness because them are get a salary increase. Nobody oppose. And when it look bad now, you see.
You might try to jump up, make it look like
damage control.
Damage control. Exactly. Even former Prime Minister said things that Bruce Golden. The show said they're all about fame gain. They don't really care about the people. Right? So it's all about them gains. So you pass it. Finish? Read about the definition again, brother.
Let's finish up this and judge and follow it after rewards. They judge not the fatherless, neither do it because of the widow come unto them. Yeah. Judge reward, man.
Ireland, person who serves for hire,
Serve so-called white man from hire. One.
especially for purely mercenary motives. And so it's just for money.
Yeah. It's all about gain. Alright, so Yahusha is a good shepherd.
Please.
What?
This is let's go on. This is Ecclesiastes 9 and verse 12. So for man also know it at his time, as the fishes are taken in an evil net, and as the birds that are caught in a snare, so are the sons of man snaring an evil time and falling suddenly upon them.
Son, so are the sons of man snaring an evil time and falling suddenly upon them. Because you know what will take place, I'll catch a lot of people sudden. Destruction above take place. Because I catch a lot of people sudden because they are so distracted. Right?
And look, and to all this man, I bring it in, and the guys are convenient because there's some point. But there's a art show a couple weeks ago, and one of the main attraction and main booth that was set up was the jam decks. You know what I mean? And right in the middle of the thing, them say, look, you don't have to walk with cash no more.
Exactly.
You see me, you can't scum. You can't scum. And whatsoever art pieces say, you know what I mean? What you need to do is download your link up, and then you use the whole thing for connect. And you go over there and you give your pamphlets and I promote it and I show you, say, look, you know, because a lot of people come, they don't work with a big amount of cash. You know, them work with digital or them checkbook or such.
So they're getting their mind ready for the digital society. As I mentioned in the video earlier, the Prime Minister said that take a time in order to fully, you know, go digital. But something major going to happen, your cause, you know, economic collapse. But he saw would justify himself according to what in Revelation to give everybody a digital device. Scripture tell us Revelation 6:13 and 17. So no man are going to be able to buy or sell save he that have that charagma, because that's where we're heading towards. So Kalilah, I say, you know, we don't have to just basically play our part in the whole, you know, whole system, because she a part of the whole movement, right? Because she will tell us what will take place. I will see the movements that will take place right now in the earth that will lead to that major prophecy, Revelation 13 and 16 and down, right? Something major going to happen. They will cause the world to basically go that way. Right? But the scripture said the Lord will basically, you know, help us, you know, when all these things that take place, feed us, you know, so we can, you know, escape the whole thing where basically, you know, take place in the time to come rapidly. Right, God?
Yes, the scripture actually tell us, hey, you don't join us now. As I said, the scripture said double-minded man.
Stable. And stable in
all his ways, man. I'm sure that people can't trust this man, because as when he say, one something today, and then tomorrow he say another thing. And the most of the thing where he must say, can get the record. We can pull back.
So what is man say? Pull back listening.
Him come out and say, I feel like we just give out the pay.
Yeah, I try to make it look like it's sad.
Inside, yeah.
You try to use psych. You say, you understand psychology, so-called Jamaicans, you know?
Because they must say, well, and they must feel that, let's give back everything.
Can I study the people? You study the people and know them things. So everything is just a 9-day wonder. See? 9-day pass and everybody forgot about it, man. Yeah.
Like how people tell them to take it. But no, doing one thing, man.
Wisdom of Solomon 6 verse 1. So hear therefore, O ye kings, and understand. Learn ye that be judges of the end of the earth. Give ear ye that rule the people, and glory in the multitude of nations. For power is given you of the Lord.
So, you know, in this case now we're speaking about our Prime Minister Andrew Holness, you know, and the House of Parliament. You see what the scripture says. Power is given you of the Lord. You are rule over the Lord's people right now out in Jamaica. You know, people out in Jamaica is mainly from the tribe of Benjamin. So you have the power right now over the Lord's people. You're a highland, as well as got a definition. Right? But you have to pay. You know, all these things. Regardless of what you want to tell yourself or what your master want to tell you, you're going to pay. Hallelujah. Yeah? You will not pay unless you repent. And we highly doubt that you. Right, go on.
For power is given you of the Lord,
Go on.
and sovereignty from the highest. Who shall try your work and search out your counsels?
Go on. That's it.
Say, because being minister of his kingdom,
Because being minister of his kingdom, being minister over the Lord's people, prime minister, first servant.
Right.
What?
say, ye have not judged aright.
You're not judging it right because you're doing the bidding of the master. You don't care about the so-called Jamaicans out here in the obvious. A lot of people, really truly see it now. Right? You not hide no more, you come openly.
Yep.
If all the things that you've been doing from 2020 coming up, especially in the raise of pay way, because a lot of so-called Jamaicans get frustrated. Because teachers are not big raise of pay. The nurses and the police, they want to raise of pay and they triple for them pay. Right? So it causes a big uproar out in Jamaica.
And them, I believe them have a poll that come out now, where in behind the poll. You know what I mean? I call it Dan and listen poll. Yeah, man, and in behind now, right now the opposition there, we above him.
Yeah, we should tell them I said thing.
Two of them I said thing. Yes, so I was spending bigger money when the time come Jake Fowler,
Right.
Yeah.
Said, because being minister of his kingdom,
Go on.
you have not judged
You're
aright,
not judging right, you're not doing the right thing, you're not judging the people the right way. Go on.
nor kept the law, nor walk up to the counsel of Yahweh.
Go on.
Horribly and speedily shall he come upon you.
It's a horrible and speedily a judgment that come to you. All I want in the House of Parliament. Go on.
For a sharp judgment shall be to them that be in high places.
Because so now get judged, all the wickedness, so now get the scotch free. Because, as I say, we don't want to tell themselves, now get judged. All the things what they've been doing. I know more and more information are coming out and showing that how much, the whole system corrupt the vote in Jamaica. The politicians, them, top police, and all these people, where people look up to, how much they corrupt and the whole system, and the whole crime thing that take place out in Jamaica. Information that come out now, sure. As you say, I wish I, speak about it going back 2,000 years ago. Say nothing when a secret now come, open, or maybe manifest abroad. So everything will come to the forefront now. All in the dark will come to the light now.
Because of what? The internet, social media, man, all of them things.
Gone through the spirit,
Yeah.
watch me a shine.
Right. Precept.
What?
There's Ecclesiasticus 5:13. It says honor and shame is in talk, and the tongue of man is his fall. See? So honor and shame come from the things that you say, man. See how I must say now? I bring shame upon him. See? It says, be not called a whisperer, and lie not in wait with thy tongue. For a foul shame is upon the thief, and an evil condemnation upon the double tongue. Yeah.
Engagement.
Yeah.
Tell you about the tongue, it's a small member.
Yeah.
Set it the soul on fire.
Hey, it's better to slip up on a pavement. Slip with the tongue, man. See? Better drop and lick your head back or lick somewhere for the pavement. You slip with the tongue, man, because the tongue become enough man downfall, man. and I want of Andrew Holness downfall right now. See? Because he said things and then he might try backtrack to defend what he said. Yeah?
Which brother? So with that, I say all praises and honor to Yahweh.
Bashem, Shai, Bashem, Karash.
Double honors to the apostles, to the elders, to Craven Stone. Shalom to also to the brothers them out here pushing this truth in our sincerity. Shalom also to the few sisters. Pretty soon we're going to leave this society. Right? Very, very soon. Believe that. Through faith. Shalom.
Shalom.